On the 2nd of October 2012, the streets of the port city of Kismayu were painted green. African Union troops had descended on the coastal Somali town, an Al-Shaabab stronghold. The ripple effect. Deserted homes, empty streets, and a population filled with fear. Majority of them fled away. Two months later, and from a vantage point at the Kismayu International Airport, one of the key areas captured during the operation, and Major Nicholas Adongo, the officer commanding Sea Combat Team who took part in the initial operation, for the first time shares his fears.
Somehow you cannot be 100% sure. The reason why is that we are all human beings, and I can assure you there'll be still some sympathizers or those who are Al-Shaabab.
But he shows me what he calls a glimmer of hope in Kismayu, a new village built just next to the AMISOM camp, 100 meters away.
The village behind us, okay, it doesn't have a name.
A village without a name, but with a people whose hope for the future, though hazy, remains. Binti Omar will hopefully become a first-time mother in the next 2 months. Talking to the media is not welcome here. Their past still haunts them. Anyone who did that when Al-Shaabab was in control of the town would be executed. But Binti is ready to do anything which will guarantee a better future for an unborn child.
Initially the people were very few, but now they are coming in thousands.
In a village of only 200 people, and with countable men, we cannot get the real picture of this town.
It is relatively calm at the moment, but you have to ensure that you put on protective gear because you never know.
With a comeback, there is another fear. I'm told here you can never be so sure. Anything can happen anytime. In fact, victims of the latest explosion in town are still recuperating under this tree at the rundown Kismayu hospital. Walking about in protective gear makes it almost impossible to secure interviews with locals here.
Tunaomba wakubali ichukuliwe hiyo miaka ambayo iliyobaki iko best. Okay.
They are still suspicious, but even without protective gear. For the 4 days I was here, I managed to secure only 4 very brief interviews on and off camera. Could there be someone watching?
Al-Shaabab, although severely degraded, but some of them have melted into the local population. And therefore, they have some ideas, like on Saturday, we had 3 explosions in Kismayu.
Although a 12-member committee has been formed to manage the affairs of the port city,
each clan member resident in this region has contributed 2 members.
Sheikh Ahmed Mohammed Islam Adobe of the Raskamboni Brigade, who is fighting against the Al-Shaabab alongside African Union troops and the Somali National Army SNA, says it's too early to speak. But for most young people, the relative peace is a first and the best gift for them, just like this ship.
Biashara inaendelea kwa uzuri na maboti zinakuja, meli ya kwanza kufunga ndio hiyo kwanza
The port of Kismayo is now relatively safe to the point that I can walk around without my helmet. And according to AMISOM, this port has been open to the locals for over a month now. After months of closure, the Kismayo port is back to life. It is peace which will determine the pace at which they will rebuild Somalia, they tell me. Judy Kosgei, Citizen TV, Kismayo, Somalia.